Okay, so I've already decided based on my annotation that I want to focus on this idea that heritage is better than money, or it's more important. So that's where I'm going to start. So I want my thesis to follow the frame that we've created. So I'm going to start my introductory paragraph, and I'm thinking about this idea of heritage over money, and then as far as the relationship between the tree and the family, I need to point out something along the lines of how the tree is kind of a symbolic member of the family. So I'm going to say, in the sentimental poem, The Black Walnut Tree, by Mary Oliver, that covers my tone word, the genre, the title, and the author. The poet establishes the idea that the black walnut tree is like a member of the speaker's family. Okay, so now I've kind of briefly addressed the relationship between the tree and the speaker, and now I also want to make sure my intro hits on the overall meaning of the poem. So I'm going to add another sentence. I'm going to say, Oliver's poem explores the notion that heritage is more important than money. But it's not enough to just say that. I think I need to add a little bit more of a qualifier. So I'm going to say, she explores the notion that heritage is more important than money. Through her use of imagery and a shift in tone, because those are the two literary devices that stuck out the most to me in the poem, was the imagery of the tree like crashing through the house if a storm blew it down, and then that shift in the middle of the poem where it says, but something brighter than money moves in our blood. So this is my introductory paragraph. It's only 2 sentences. The whole thing can count as a thesis. I don't need a super long introduction because this still answers the prompt. I cover the relationship between the tree and the speaker by stating that the black walnut tree is like a member of the speaker's family. I will elaborate on that more as I write my essay. And I also touch on the overall meaning when I say that the poem explores this overall notion that heritage is more important than money. And then I bring up the how I know part by pointing out that, to me, her use of imagery and this tone shift is what accomplishes this whole thesis that I've created. And so now that I have the thesis, I can start building the rest.